Hello and welcome to Dr. Schneider Plays XCOM 2. No DLC, new game. And Durf is around.
Hey everyone.
Let me know if I need to turn the volume down. Just for fun, let's make soldiers' language match their nationality and see how good that system actually is. And the rest looks good. So I'll just start into a new game. Let's go veteran. Show subtitles. We're gonna skip the tutorial on this one, just because it contains a little bit of story. I don't want to, like, if you're watching XCOM at this point, you probably know the story, but just in case you haven't, I'm not going to do the tutorial and just get right into the game. Do you want to do an Ironman game?
I mean, we're not planning on save scumming anyway, so would it make a difference? Or do you want to do the so-called bronze man where we save scum from something catastrophic happening?
I think we'll do Ironman.
Alright, here we go, boys.
Ironman keeps you honest. It's honest, man.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the
So,
globe
just a
prepare for the
synopsis.
20th anniversary
The
of
XCOM project
Unification Day.
failed 20 years ago, and the aliens took over the world.
Of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their
But the XCOM project was completely destroyed, and the remnants are going to try and take the world back.
cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations
pretty
at
much
the
it.
new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the
facial animations are actually really good in this game.
The speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
If there's ever a guy that deserves a bullet, it's the guy talking right now.
Time and again offers only friendship and compassion. Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators.
I'm sure all these
Advent again assures all
dissidents
citizens
that they're showing me
today's
around it are all
celebrations
innocent.
will continue as planned.
Perfect.
My only problem with the really good facial animations is, for some reason, one of the main characters has really derpy eyes.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
Like,
66.
this guy, for some reason, I just find his eyes so derpy. Later in the, like after this intro part, he always looks cross-eyed to me. I don't know why. I also like how they give subtitles for that, like, alien and basically never get it again.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Pretty sure I said to skip the tutorial. It is a glitch, not like responding to certain actions. Find out in a moment. Maybe another moment. It's probably loading up some dialogue for the story, that's why it's taking so long. once we get into the meat of the game, it does not take
We're heading
long.
into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building.
Okay, so we don't have to do that
Secure
tutorial
the
mission. We're
designated
just going to do a
coordinates
different
and
mission
neutralize
instead.
all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the
We're
area for your
planting
extraction.
an X4 explosive on that monument and killing literally everyone. I like how only one of our soldiers is wearing a helmet. That's our safety officer. Probably.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the export charges at the designated
Alright, so we start in
position.
concealment, as opposed to previous XCOM title. And everyone's rookies, so it doesn't matter
Head now.
what order I move them in.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've
I already
dealt
knew
with.
those guys were
They're
there because I could
disciplined
see
and
their health
well-equipped, but
bar.
their obedience makes them predictable.
I'm on it.
So, as long as we don't go into those red squares, they won't see us.
Through to Overwatch. On los geht's.
We are going to aggro them. It's not quite yet.
Mir entgeht nichts.
If they're flanking us, they'll automatically detect us, and that's not what we want. So I think
That's affirmative.
here should give us a line of sight. Does. 66% chance for a kill, and not quite enough range. Let's go. Missed, as one might expect from rookies.
Shot wide. They spotted us.
So this is where the beauty of the game comes in. Because we start concealed, we can set up an ambush for our first pull. And we end up wiping them out anyway.
It's down. Need to get a closer look.
Rookies just need one kill to get a promotion. Alright, so we're going to move up a little bit aggressively, but we're not going to expose ourselves in case there's enemies right over there.
Menace
Not appear
1-5.
to be.
You're near the target position.
But we also haven't neutralized all targets. Keep that in mind.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Move up a little bit further.
Got it covered.
We have several turns to pick that up, so I'm not going to rush for it. I'm just going to get in a good position. And we need Lisbeth to get a kill. It's very important that everyone that can get a promotion does get a promotion in this mission. Because I think it's scripted to make sure we get one of each, as long as they all get a
Position
promotion.
confirmed.
Scope is an aim bonus. Now we can move ahead a little bit more aggressively.
I'm on the move.
Most missions in XCOM 2 are timed missions. The fact that this one isn't
The Advent officers
makes it
seem more capable than the
a good
grunts.
candidate for just
We're not sure
taking
whether
it
to
easy.
chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Alright, so
Here, catch.
we're going to land a grenade on him. And we can't destroy the cover because the cover is the objective.
Verstanden. Bin unterwegs.
Our soldier over here is being flanked. So we might just do an overwatch there. And this is the one that needs the promotion.
On the move.
I don't know if grenades give rookies promotions. So we're going to throw one over here. On the left. Ah, good, they work. I was slightly worried that it might only give it to grenadiers. They have a grenade specialty.
Coming in from the side.
And that's why we overwatch. If you have a bad shot percentage, you should probably just take the overwatch. I was slightly worried he'd get criticaled and die. He did panic, which means he's probably going to be shaken after this, which is a pretty nasty status effect. Also, we got a good shot of his eyeballs right then. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but when we zoned through his head, his eyeballs were just floating there.
Moving to position.
40% chance. Let's go as good as this.
It's still moving. Roger that.
Please do not fail me. You don't get a better shot than this. I was worried we'd have to send you back to the academy.
Area is secure.
Send
We're
all
not
back.
picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -15.
Like, this is
we have a
XCOM
limited
after
window
all.
to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Panic removed. Alright, so we just plant the explosive.
-15. Rendezvous at the
And
extraction
then,
point.
for this type of mission, we actually make our own extraction point,
Status
if I
confirmed.
recall.
Squad is clear. Detonating charge.
Nope, this one just pulls it out. In future iterations of this mission, we actually have to place down a rendezvous point and gather everyone there. So that's our introductory mission. Ah, 25% shot percentage. And that was the highest one. Also, that one guy is probably going to be gravely wounded since he had 2 HP left. Let's see what everyone turned into.
Troops continue to exceed expectations
23
while working with
days.
limited resources. Impressive, Commander.
The Ranger serves as our primary
Oh, good.
reconnaissance unit.
He's a
capable of
ranger,
moving
like the guy
independently
who's
in
super don't want to get
concealment while
wounded.
engaging enemies at close range.
Kind of runs me blade. He didn't get shaken though.
Just
Have
like it
a
sounds,
sharpshooter.
our sharpshooters engage
I
enemy
find that's
targets with
best to make the
pinpoint
first
accuracy
sharpshooter
from
into a
extreme
gunslinger,
range. They're also
because they're
trained
more
in
useful
pistol
at
marksmanship for
different
the
ranges.
occasional close encounter.
And if you only have one, it seems to be the better choice.
Operating some of our most
So my
advanced
personal
equipment,
preference is to have one person do the entire left path, one person do the entire right path, then everyone after that do a mix. It's like a generalist specialist thing.
Serving as our demolitions
she definitely
experts,
looks
the Grenadiers
like she should
provide
be using
heavy
heavy
ordnance
weapons.
delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Grenadier is one of my favorite units. We can get 2 of them out on a mission.
Commander, to the research labs.
Okay, so we have no engineers
There's
at all.
room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
So let's see. We have 2 power coils. Yeah, so this is the Avenger. It's a repurposed alien ship. So instead of XCOM HQ being underground, it's its own mobile ship that also has
a job keeping this ship
a
together.
Sky Ranger.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heat.
Impressive, isn't it?
I'm gonna let the cutscenes
Capable of
play since it's the
generating
first time
immense
I've played it on
power.
stream.
You're completely harmless to human
Now,
life.
I like to
If only the same could be said for the rest of
research,
the
I believe it's the
aliens'
Advanced
technology.
Warfare Center
Commander.
first,
Dr.
because it's
Richard
also
Tigan,
a
Chief
medical
Science
ward,
Officer.
and you
I am
can
responsible for the
greatly
entirety of our
speed the healing
research
process by having
as
one.
well as the procedure.
And
you
that's
so
what kills
recently
you in
underwent.
XCOM, is having all your
Welcome to
soldiers
my lab,
wounded forever.
such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I
Well,
assure
and
you,
let Tigan have his
I
say.
will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed
He's
impressive,
basically saying,
I am but
get
one
more
man.
scientists to scrub.
Were you to direct additional support personnel and
Get good
resources
scrub.
to me, I could substantially
Yeah, but he only cares
improve
about
the
scientists.
speed of all our research.
Get good,
Farewell,
Scrub Lord
Commander.
9000.
So, let's research. Let's research modular
I
weapons
find
first.
that area of research
So
to
we
be
can
among
use
the
that
more
scope we got.
intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete
Then
report
we
is
have to visit
available.
engineering, get another character introduction. This one's kind of cute,
Okay.
actually.
Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that
Welcome to the
stabilization
stream.
problem you had.
Just being introduced to all the
Come on
relevant
over.
characters.
It'll work.
I like how the rover
Commander.
actually has a face on it.
Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service.
Welcome to the stream.
You were probably expecting to see my father.
Welcome to the front.
And all that's happened.
This is our
I'm
chief engineer,
guessing Central
Lily
didn't
Shen.
tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to
She
get
likes
us
to
this
talk
far.
to her
This
gremlins,
entire
and she named
ship
hers Rover.
is his life's work. I know he would have loved to
She
show
also
you
likes
around
spy
the
on
place
Tigan,
himself.
apparently.
He used to talk
Is
about
that,
you
that's
a
a
lot.
video feed for only
You
his
can be
lab.
sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with.
When we get the
With
DLC,
a
she's
little
also a really
more
powerful
help.
unit.
Well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you.
I'm gonna do vanilla run first,
Commander.
because I don't have the DLC.
You'd be surprised how big of a
We're gonna
difference some
build
of these things
a
can
med
make in
kit
combat.
right away.
With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything
Also
you
a
need
flashbang,
from
and why not a smoke grenade because it exists.
I got a report of some creaking down by the aft lift yesterday. I just hope
I
it's
don't
not
want to
metal
build
leaking.
any facilities quite yet. I want to open up these debris.
Alright, that
And
should be good on my typing. You know? I don't
the
think
Guerrilla
I-
Tactics School is really good, but I want to make the Advanced Warfare Center first.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again.
Yeah, we can hear
Welcome
you.
to the bridge,
Oh,
the nerve center of our
Is,
operation.
I was just making sure.
The
Derpy
aliens
Eyes
have
Central.
our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything.
He always,
Government,
when he's on the
communications,
Avenger, he always looks
industry,
cross-eyed to me for some
not to
reason.
mention the military. And it's on us to take it
Like
all
his
back.
right eye is always pointing the wrong way.
Resources and time are tight, Commander.
See?
It'll be up to you to decide
right
how
there.
to best use both. The ship
He's just like
is
looking
yours.
right at the bridge of his nose.
He's just a wee bit tall.
While we prepare for new
Anyway, we
operations
can't
and
do
continue our
anything
research,
right
we can
now
pass
except
time by
scan for
scanning
intel.
at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding
This is
area.
basically the only reprieve we get for
Not
the
think I
entire
could have
game.
predicted this outcome.
Though it is
I'll leave this up on the
intriguing.
screen for like 2 seconds, so people can pause it and read it later, and then move on. So, magnetic weapons, 28 days, not feasible. Hybrid materials.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander.
Hybrid materials
I'll notify
are
you as
crazy
soon as the
effect.
report is available.
Commander, one of our resistance
Okay,
contacts
so-
just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Basically. So now we have the first thing that we're actually allowed to do.
Hello, Shaq. Welcome to the stream.
Commander, the
They're
Avengers'
probably going
remote
to
scanning
interrupt us in the middle of
capabilities will
this
help
to
us
show
search
us
the
that we
area
don't
for
get to
clues or other
conveniently pick things up.
resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Once again, I'll give
I've
you like
made
2
a
seconds
number
to look
of
at this.
interesting discoveries, Commander.
There's hybrid materials.
Well, we have to do alien biotech now.
Yeah,
I foresee a number of valuable
that.
applications
No.
stemming from this technology. I'll have a report
Well, we're gonna get an
assembled
engineer.
as soon as the research is
Oh, well, we're
complete.
not going to get an
Commander,
engineer. We're going to get
as the
guerrilla
resistance
ops like 2
continues to
seconds
grow,
before we get an
We'll
engineer.
have a better chance of finding openings to strike
Now,
back at Advent. As it is,
ironically,
we've already identified a potential
we're gonna get
target
another
to
engineer
disrupt
for
the
doing
aliens'
this.
operations in this region.
Hey,
Our window of opportunity is
Yeah,
limited.
2 engineers is pretty
we'll have to
good,
move
but I want to
fast.
get like 15 engineers and 8 scientists.
Operation Fire.
Yeah, okay, so the names here are often pretty innuendo. I had one on my practice playthrough called Wolf Stag. So Grenadiers can carry 2 grenades by default. So I'm going to put a flashbang on. The Specialist I like to run as a support, so they get a med kit.
I mean, they're the only class that would make sense.
Well, like, they do get medical perks, and also their Gremlin can do remote healing. But I often put a med kit on... You see there's a 3rd slot on the Grenadier that you can unlock later. I often put a med kit there, or on the Sniper, because it also makes you immune to poison, just for holding it. I guess frag grenades are good for everyone else. Launch the mission.
Like, wasn't your sister asking about
So, Abel got a horror bundle and has extra games.
In position for deployment.
Like, the only ones I would be interested in playing would be Alien Isolation and Dead by Daylight. Like, I would play those on Steam. Aside from that, I'm not interested in that.
I don't know what the spare game